Hello, YouTube. I just found about these guys called Mr. Westford. This is Mr. Dude Guy 57687, and this is a special announcement. These guys are dumb guys, and they're dumb. You don't watch them. They're not cool guys. Keep updated on my videos about Aussies and cool shades. Bye.
Welcome, everybody, to the Mr. Westford stream. Hope you're having a good day. My throat just decided to reset there or something. Just decided it was going to go its own way. So, yeah. I don't know. Does your body ever just fail you? The older you get, I think that just happens more and more. Your body just fails you. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to being an old man and shitting myself. These are the things I look forward to. I wonder who's going to change my diaper. Well, it depends, bucko. Just low-hanging fruit jokes are the best. Howdy, y'all. How are you doing? Nadim. Nadim. First person cue. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good. Oh, well, Moldy. Was there ever... I just have constant shaky cam. Oh my gosh, it's like watching the first Hunger Games, watching the Mr. Westford stream. That dumb guy. How you doing, everybody? Moldy, peace was never an option with you. I'm gonna be honest. Did I shave my beard because of Jim Bob? No. I am not him, and he is not I. We just things happen to coincide. But I shaved it before I even saw that he had shaved it. So, what looks like a reflect? Oh, the woo. And then like now we are in a dream world. How y'all doing? Oh, thank you. I think I kind of look like Goose from Top Gun. I'm not quite sure. Let me look him up. Goose, Top Gun. For many years, I've liked the short beard and big mustache. I kind of went too short with the beard, but it'll grow in. It'll grow in. That was a really popular look in Nashville when I was in high school. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of look better than Goose. I'm not trying to be vain or whatever, but I mean what do you guys think? I mean, we have quite different mustaches. I don't know. It looks particularly peculiar, Wesley. What do you want to hop on and tell me what you mean, Nadim? Nadim. Yeah, the Goose dude he kind of looks like a dork. He doesn't look as chatted out as I remember. The Blair. Oh, wow. Yeah, you keep talking to me like this, you'll find me just like standing facing a corner or something. It's where I'm going to end up. I have to go get it. It's in the house, hanging up on the wall. You might shave your beard. Only if you shave your arms, bucko. Only if you shave your arms. Today we got no agenda. We're hanging out. How you doing, sir?
What up?
How you doing?
Oh, none too bad. Living the dream, right?
I mean, Logan, let's be honest. Are you doing the mustache look because you're copying me?
No. If anything, you're copying me. I've been trying to grow out a mustache since I got back from basic.
Copying me. If anything, you're all copying me.
Nadim, as far as I know, you are all beard, like Cousin It right now. I can't see a thing. You're the Cheshire Cat, remember?
Wait a minute.
There you go. Okay.
You were all copying me, man.
I'm scared. Turn the light back off.
Man?
Do
do like a neutral face. you have kind of like a old prospector mustache. I'm gonna be honest, with the shape of it. Oh my! We
Oh.
got Dong Zhao. Is that
Dong
that's gotta be
Zhao?
skeptic, right?
Bro, that's
Dong
skeptic.
Zhao. It's got to be.
You know,
Yeah,
you know why
confirmed.
he,
Said Zhao.
Skeptic, did you watch the Serbia game? I was so pissed, man.
Ah,
So
gosh.
pissed. So pissed, man.
What state is Serbia in? Is it like is that in Arkansas?
It's in Georgia. It's in
Oh,
Atlanta.
okay. Yeah, I've been there.
It's close
No,
to
well,
Georgia.
I know Lebanon's in Tennessee, so
Lebanon.
Lebanon. You got to get on down to Lebanon. See my cousin / sister. Is there like
What's your stance on golf, man?
What's my stance on golf? Well, I think you hold it like this, right?
No,
You're supposed to-
what's your
What's my
point
take?
of view?
What's my point
What's
of
your
view on
take?
golf? It seems like something that people do when they want to cozy up to their boss and give his booty cheeks a little bit of a smack. I mean that's how everybody gets into golf, isn't it?
I thought golf was just an excuse to hang out and get drunk with the boys.
There's that as well. I've never been golfing. I've been putting a dozen times in my life,
Putt-putting?
probably. I've gone to a golf range maybe
Putt-putting?
twice. I did Top Golf 2 years ago. I had a boot on my ankle because I had just sprained my ankle really badly. So I was just crippled drinking Bloody Marys doing Top Golf. It was very sad.
Yeah, I played golf for like the first time in a week ago. You know, It
Is
was
golf
kinda
very?
fun.
Is it very Lebanese? Like a very big thing over there? Golf.
There's one golf course, and it's slowly being taken over by the yellow flag, if you know what I mean.
I think this has to go back to our geopolitic talk before, right?
Yeah. Anyways, so they use it as like a military base.
Well, I have to call it geopolitics, but to you it's just politics.
No, I played golf in Turkey when I was in Turkey.
Oh, I've done disc golf. Yeah, I used to live pretty close to a disc golf course. I don't know. Is golf fun? I've never given it a go. I mean, it looks like.
I liked it. It's
You liked
I
it?
love watching it. It's
Do you do the
nice.
soft clap?
Yeah, I did.
Bravo. Oh yeah.
Now you can see
Oh,
my
yes.
jaw and my chin. I can really.
Get in the hole. Get
do
in
the-
the hole.
I can really do like the
Little
H3. Oh no, like you guys seen Men in Black? Like, what's he say? Oh gosh, what's he say? Yeah, I've seen Men in Black. I can't remember any of the lines. He's like,
Get in the
what's
hole.
Men in Black say?
Get in the hole.
Oh, the guy with all the bugs in his face. What's the line he says?
Brother.
You can't think. Yeah, it just left my brain. More sugar.
What are you saying, mate? Are
You never seen Men in Black? Well, you're not going to end this stream that early, dude. We've determined that whenever I need to go and we can't figure out a way to stop, you just ask if somebody's retarded, and that's the end of the stream. That's the new tradition.
No, but the first one was like the most natural one because you were doing some
Hey, at
retarded
least we didn't
stuff.
get the certain group of people as kind of like dogs.
Yeah, that we had to go back and watch it, but I pressed end stream, and you hear me say, "Nadim, you're retarded." Right after he says that, after the stream is over, and back in the green room, he goes,
No,
"Retarded
he's
people
lying.
are kind of like dogs."
He's
he said.
lying. He's lying. This guy's lying.
And we had to go back and check the footage, but it didn't
That's
make it in,
blasphemy.
unfortunately.
That's
Yeah, because I
blasphemy.
didn't see it say stream has ended until after he had gotten that out and we were all
That's
dying.
blasphemy. That's
Logan, every time you vape,
can
it looks
sue
like
you.
it pains you.
Westford, I can sue you.
What? For
What
defamation?
did they call it?
For defecation?
Defamation of character.
I have witnesses.
But they're fake.
Just
They're like
because
gay.
Logan's ginger
Okay.
doesn't mean he can't be. A
Yeah, they're
witness.
ginger. They don't have souls.
I was
He's not
about to
white.
say, I don't remember having a soul being part of the legal requirement to witness a crime.
Yeah, a dog can witness a crime.
Hey Logan, are ginger people white?
Depends on what time period we're in.
It
Okay.
depends on what you mean by white.
Depends on what you mean by white, bucko.
It depends on what you mean by white. Bucko.
Oh, white.
Well, you see, back in the 19th century and much of the early 20th century, Celtic
know that-
descended people like the Irish weren't considered white. They were considered drunken bastards.
You guys ever hear that Jordan Peterson is Canadian? You ever heard about that?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
You know how you spell
I thought he
Canada?
was Australian, man.
Do you know how you spell Canada? CANA and etc. You get it. You get the joke. That's for you, Anson. I know you're saying where's all the jokes, so that's for you. That's me pandering to you. Can you pay me now? I will never support you in office if you don't pay me. If you don't scratch my back, dude.
Buy my recording shed.
You scratch my ass, I scratch your ass.
Whoa, I'm
always
pretty
make it
sure
so
the saying
sexual,
is
Logan.
back, but
Yeah.
Oh wait, what?
Have you seen John Lennon? That dude doesn't have a back. He just has an ass. Have you seen, you know what I'm talking about?
as opposed to the usual of all back, no ass.
Yeah. Well, that's Yoko Ono. They have equal. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The picture of them, like,
Yes.
yeah.
That's an
Wasn't
album
that in like
cover.
Paris or something?
I don't know the context, but I saw that at a record.
Let's answer the true question. Whose mustache is thicker, mine or yours?
Yeah, it's between y'all two. Mine can't grow.
Yeah, yours,
Yours
is
is
like
darker.
pubic
so
hair.
Why do you keep making it sexual? What is wrong with you, dude?
What do you mean sexual?
Do we
brother?
need to lump you in with old balls, Mr. Answers and Atheism? You got to bring everything around to male parts.
It's so sad to see that he's
Can you
descended from
put
Serbia.
Can you put us two next to each other and do a poll? Yes, one who's got the bigger mustache. I think it's
We
you.
said thicker. Okay, we need it. What
Thicker,
quality
thicker.
are
I'm
we?
sorry, thicker.
Yours is
I mean,
darker, so that's going to give it the appearance of thickness.
Do
I
a
don't know.
poll.
Oh, we got a me. It's a me. Can yours curl at all, dude?
Oh yes.
Mine's too short unless I have the clay or the wax or whatever. We are the men in black.
Should I keep it like that?
Yeah. City defenders.
I can't
Yeah.
see the poll.
You just need a monocle if you're gonna do that because you could really do.
Oh yes, I need it.
The Pringles guy or whatever.
I need it.
I think mine would look really good if I made it tiny and curly, like just this part, like from here.
I look Italian. Do I look Italian?
You've never looked Italian a day in your life, my dude.
Do I look Greek?
You could pull off Greek faster than Italian. Like
Yeah, if
double
I
the
put,
speed of
with
Italian.
the red hat, the red hat with the mustache.
Are you
the
saying
red
you look
cap.
like Mario?
No, the red cap, not the hat. It's like it's like a Mediterranean hat. It's
Logan,
called
do you know what he's talking about? He's talking about
Tabouche.
Mediterranean tabouche.
like the red tabouche.
The red
What?
tabouche. Dude, are you making stuff
Just
up?
Is
this your-
on Google?
We were talking about getting better at improv. Is this what you're talking about? You're just
Rat.
making up words like tabouche?
But brother, right on Google the word TARDOUCHE. Tarboush.
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 It's called a fez. What are you talking about? That's Turkish.
It ain't Turkish, bro. That's Greek.
A fez isn't Turkish. Did the
Brother, we have it too in Lebanon.
Turkish?
Brother, if Google ain't our Bible, man.
Arabic.
Google.
Tarbus.
Google.
So who had it first, the Turks or the Arabics? The aerobics.
No, it's written Tarboush in Arabic.
Do you have one of these?
I used to. Let me see if I have them.
Have you eaten at this Lebanese bistro? Oh, that's in Portland, Oregon. I should be asking me that. That's probably like 4 hours away from me.
Have you ever eaten Lebanese food?
You guys have rice?
What?
You guys have rice there? You guys eat rice?
Nah, man, like
You don't eat
Lebanese
rice?
cuisine.
So you don't have any rice?
No, we don't. We just
You guys don't eat
use
rice?
Lebanese popo.
What?
We just use popo. We eat popo.
Why you keep making it all sexual again? What is this?
What you mean sexual, bruh?
You don't hear the sounds coming out of your mouth.
Bruh, what you talking about, dude? You wildin' right now, dude. You wildin'. Look what I found.
You looking for your fez? Is that it? That's blue.
That ain't a fez. That's like the Boy Scout stuff.
Are you? Why is it so small? Why is it so small?
I was a kid when I was in the Boy Scouts, man. Look,
Oh,
that's
the first shirt needs to be all black, and you can just like barely see Nadim's facial features in the darkness on the front.
Look, that's the Jesuit.
Oh, that's your. Is it a tree? Because it's Lebanese.
No, that's the Lebanese Boy Scouts. You know. Wait, let me try to put it on again.
All right. Well, we have to make a Nadim shirt. People are asking for it.
Is that good?
I don't know. Ask the chat. I just think it looks way too small.
I got an army hat too.
Wow. I didn't know. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome, dude. I would serve America in a heartbeat.
Would you die for this country?
I would sacrifice my life for Pakistan. I would sacrifice my life for Pakistan.
Is it true that Arabs all hate other Arabs?
What you mean by that?
Like I've heard like people from like Iran hate people from, pick another
dummy.
country.
Iran is not an Arab country, man.
What is not? What is it? It's Persia. That's that's close enough. I pick another one. I don't know. Afghanistanis hate people from Lebanon.
Afghanistan is not an Arab country, man.
People from like Ethiopia hate people from like Italy. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? People from Uganda hate people from Texas. I mean, that kind of thing.
Like my helmet. Ugandan poop.
Is that actually a helmet? Did your mom make you wear that? Doesn't look like a helmet I've seen.
Oh, that's a horse riding helmet.
Ah,
because I'm from the South. Yeah, we be horse riding and cowboy and bull wrestling and
bull wrestling.
That's it. No, we be bull riding.
You said bull wrestling. I heard you.
I said bull racing because we
bull
race with
racing.
Bulls. Yeah, we race with them bulls. You ain't know that.
That sounds like a bunch of bull.
You ain't from
That's
the
down.
south. You was a fake. You was an imposter.
So I
You
mean,
was
what
an imposter, dude.
Nadim, are you an Arab? Be honest.
I mean, I don't like saying it, but I is.
Okay, it's like what Arabs do you hate? I mean, come on, be honest.
I don't like them people from North Africa. Those
I'm glad we
those
finally got to the point we can
Moroccans,
talk about that. I mean, like, what do you
those
got against me?
Moroccans,
Can you tell me
those
what you got against
Moroccans
me?
and Algerians and Tunisians. I don't like them dudes because
What
I
up? What
ain't
up?
understand the word what
Mm.
they saying in Arabic because they talk like blah, 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 and I ain't
Why does that
understand.
picture of Jordan Peterson look so off? He looks like a miniature. He's got big head mode on in Goldeneye. What's wrong with him?
That has to be Photoshop.
He looks weird. Oh. Logan and I too. Skeptic, are you there?
Skeptic ain't be talking in the live
Logan,
stream.
who are you racist against?
Huh? White people. Screw Whitey.
White people. Okay,
White-
so like
white
English
people.
and French people. All right, hey Dustin, who are you racist against?
I'm equally racist against everyone.
Okay, so that way it's just you spread the hate out enough to like is it like once everyone's super, then no one will be like once you're racist against everybody, then you love them, something like that.
I wouldn't go so far to say I love them. I'd rather say I hate everyone equally. That way I fill in the quota of equality as well as my racism quota. I'm playing both sides here. I'm a double agent for the
Okay.
DEI.
You know, hedging his bets.
Is the
Yeah.
DEI is that's a government agency, right?
Yeah, it's one of those alphabet agencies.
Right. Right.
Dustin, you've got to shave your beard and keep your mustache if you want to stay in the call.
If
I
you're
can't.
gonna join White Boy Summer, which even a black man like me is welcome to join White Boy Summer, you do have to go mustache.
I don't.
Why can't you, man?
No,
We got no
I
razor.
pretend that I have a mustache. Actually, I really don't have that good of a mustache. So
Show-
I hide
show
it
me,
with
dude.
the rest of my beard.
Show me, dude.
My secret.
I ain't trust you, man. Show me.
I did shave, but look, there's no mustache there.
No, you got a mustache, man.
No, man, that wouldn't
you
look
can't
good.
pull it off.
I can't. I couldn't do
You could
the.
go like full delicate and make it like a pencil mustache.
I can kind of like twist these and like.
Can you do a
do the little
Mexican
curl thing?
mustache?
You know,
Can you do
do
a
a little curl
Mexican
thing?
mustache? Can you do
Like,
What
a
if-
Mexican
get it.
mustache?
What if you like shaved everything that wasn't directly under your nose?
You mean a tiny mustache?
Tied to my
Well,
man.
you'd also
Yeah, I
have to
think
do
the
this.
style is
You'd have
called
to
the
do this,
Austrian
too.
painter.
You have to do a full line like that.
Now you got to put your hair like that. You got to.
All right,
Wait, let
Dustin.
me-
The beef needs to be settled. There's no such thing as a minor key. There's my mind.
What's your normative authority for that? Oh, precept.
I don't think we can get it. I don't think we can get out of the existential question. So that's just irrelevant.
Okay, so what's your position actually like?
When
Why
people
would
talk
you-
about a minor key, they're just talking about the sixth chord of a key. So C.
Okay, then
So when people say the key of A minor, you're really just dealing with the key of C.
sure. Then explain a G sharp.
Then explain a G sharp.
Correct.
Go on. What do you mean?
Well, the G sharp ends up being the leading tone in your A minor, right?
Okay.
So you need that for the feeling of home. That's why minor keys do exist, because it leads up. Now, if you do a natural minor, then yeah, you're just playing the C major scale, except you still can do all sorts of things like, you can get really wonky with it. Don't really wanna
Guys,
get-
this is over my head. I haven't done music theory in like 10 years.
So, wait, so you're saying the G sharp going into an A minor. That would be that's an out of key note.
Correct. In the key of C, a G sharp is a tritone away from C.
Right.
That's very unnatural. I mean, you could do it, but the only way to really do that would be a 5 of 6, a secondary dominant. Do you know what secondary dominants are?
I know what dominants are. That's just a flat 7 typically when you're talking about a
Correct.
dominant.
And a secondary dominant
what?
is
Is that a
when
flat-
you
Is that like a
What, you show dominance to a minor?
now we're bringing back the
You-
racism.
this is like the 6th
Oh,
time
wait,
you've made it sexual.
Minor, not
Nadine.
minority.
Yeah.
Wait, well, extra
Is your-
diversity.
Is your real name Dustin Diddy?
No, it's Dustin Didney.
No,
So,
Diddy.
how
Dustin, no.
How does this come through?
Enough?
Enough?
Nah,
What if
yeah, I
I-
feel like I know the song you're about to play.
Oh, I just did an A minor, except. Is that better if I open the
Yeah.
door? Okay. So A, C, E. Right?
Yep.
That G sharp. It feels like home, even though it's a little wonky. The reason that there's dissonance is because of the overtones.
What is going on, man?
When you hear that A, you naturally hear the C sharp above it.
God,
They're
guys,
talking about band kid stuff.
Right?
brother,
You hear that.
Are we in a piano lesson?
It appears so.
So when
Right,
you
that's
okay,
your
so when you
matrix
think about
step
when you're playing music, I understand like the feeling of home, and I understand like using the
I'm coming back. You guys are weirdos, man.
all right. Well,
All right, now that Nadim's gone, let's do something fun.
this is just a pretext to get him gone. Just make sure I don't get copywritten for this, Dustin.
No, this is all original music. I invented music theory, so
Okay.
it's okay. And
Do
I
you
only
really
have
find the minor key concept to be helpful? Like when you're playing a song, do you think of the 6 chord as 1 and the 7 chord is 2 and the 1 chord is 3 and all that?
absolutely.
Really?
Actually,
It seems more like an extra step of complexity for no reason to me. It's
no,
all the same
no,
chords.
no. When you get into jazz, it's a little different than that. When I'm soloing a more complex jazz song, like a lot of it's 2-5-1s.
Right.
kind
I
of
mean, you can
think
still
of
think
it-
of 2-5-1 in the minor key. You just be using the different chords.
Even
Yeah,
I mean, it
jazz,
just
that
depends on how- it just
newfangled
depends how you
move.
all this is just how you label it.
Yeah, it is labeling it. I mean, there's definitely an objective element to it, but there's also a subjective element.
Right.
So, I mean, if we let's not sidetrack the debate over here to is music objective. I'll just go ahead and grant that it's subjective, but what we're talking about is a social construct of a framework that we've created for 2-5-1s. And it's all 2-5-1s.
I knew this
okay?
where this was gonna go. I knew you're gonna bring the 2-5-1 in for your debate. I'm prepared, dude.
Yeah, except what I'm talking about here is when you have your minor scale, right? That G sharp makes you have that feeling of leading home. If you're just in C, the G sharp is really wonky. It's a long way away from home if you're going to make it feel natural. Okay, back to C. It's really out there. Like the only way that you could do it is if you're like leading. Again, it leads into the 6. So the secondary dominant would be. I'm not a good.
Am I right in saying that if you're looking at it from the position of C rather than A minor, that G sharp would be the note you're adding to make a 3 into a major 3 chord?
Yes, it would be a major 3, and that's why it's called a secondary dominant, right? Because it's
Okay.
3-6-2-5-1, right? So if you
Mhm.
make it a major 3 instead of a minor 3, that E major 3-6, it wants to move to the 6th chord. There's that motion, that leading, right? And then all you do is you just change from the 6 to 5. Whoops. 5-1. I'm a terrible piano player. Bear with me.
What are the numbers for? Because I
You trying
haven't
to
done
keep up?
music theory in forever.
Okay, so there's 12 notes in Western music, so you just take one note. In this case, I'm saying we're taking the note of C, and then we're counting. There's a formula where you take a note and you go whole step, half, whole step, half step, and then that's how you get 7 notes. That's your key. So out of the 12, you take 5 of them out, you keep 7. That's a key, and you can do that for all 7. Or sorry, for all 12 notes that there are. So there's 12 keys. And then the numbers are when you take the notes in the key,
Okay,
all
so
7, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The octave is when you hit 8. That's back to 1. So going up an octave is the same note, skipping those other notes.
yes. So we're dealing in octaves and like keys with the little clef mark.
Yeah, you could say that. So like the clef mark that shows you like your sharps and the flats, that tells you which collection of notes you're in, what key you're in. So whichever one note is your 1, that's your key. So I'm saying if you take the key of C, you take the C note first, which is what he has there, and then you go up, you do the formula 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is back to 1. That's the C again. And I'm saying if you do the relative minor, which is going to A, traditionally, right there, so 6. A lot of people will say, "Oh, we're going to be in the key of A minor." So you start with that one, and you play all the same notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back to 1.
It's that G that I'm talking about. And it depends on if you're doing. There's natural minor.
Right.
There's melodic minor, which is different going up compared to down. And then, or no, melodic minor is just, sorry, that was harmonic minor. Melodic, I always get those backwards. I never use the names. I just think of it. And then there's the other one that has that cool Arabic feel that everyone likes.
Right. Isn't the 3 chord has a lot of those sounds in it?
Not,
Because it's got the flat 2. It's got a lot of half steps.
Not really, because you'd have to use an augmented 3 chord. If you're in A minor, you're going to use the 3. That would be C, but to use that G sharp, it'd have to be augmented. And that was the other thing that I was going to say regarding if you want to say that minor doesn't exist, then you'd have to say that augmented and diminished scales don't exist either.
Well, I mean, those would just be like I would keep it in just looking at it from the 1, the even if we're playing it in a song that is that is surrounded by the 6 chord or the 3 chord or the 2 chord, those are all minor chords, but I would still be looking at it under the paradigm of what's my 1 chord.
Well, there is no.
If I'm playing with other people, what do you mean? There's no what?
There's no 1 in a whole tone. I mean, where is it? You're all over the place.
But I mean, that's going outside of your typical how you get a major scale. Major scale is like the backbone of Western music. That's everything's based off of that, and you
not really
you things from it. You disagree?
I do. If you want to talk about backbone, it would have to be pentatonic.
I mean, that's the same thing. You're just taking two notes out.
Because and that's what first person Q messaged Jim Bob about, was that the Lydian would work, and you could even do like an altered Lydian. It wouldn't exactly be Lydian if you want to match whole tones, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Like you have
Okay, look, for example, Grump says modes are the backbone of Western music. That's just the major scale again. That's just the major scale. 100%.
I mean, yeah, modes would be the major scale. It's how we look at modes. But I mean, if we want to talk about the backbone, it really is. It comes down to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, because you can your 4 can be either F or F sharp in the key of C, right? And
I mean,
works.
I would look at that as between the C being the 1 chord or the 4 chord.
Exactly. That's why it's not just major, because it could. I play.
Well, then you're going. I see you're going to different keys then. So you're going from the key of C to what, the key of G? No,
G,
not the key of G.
do G. Lydian.
G?
Yeah, Lydian would be G, but it's.
Yeah, G. Yeah.
But here's where I'm talking about where it gets different is when you get into minor, you do have that leading tone that's really important. That G sharp is really out of place, and it doesn't matter because if you're in C major, even reducing it to pentatonic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, that G sharp is way out of place. It doesn't match the standard whole half whole. It's like whole half whole half whole. Now depends on where you want to go. I mean, it throws the whole pattern off.
I look at it as just it's a borrowed note. It's a note coming from outside the scale. So I mean, like and that note is where you get that's where you get your augmented sound. That's where you get your diminished sound. It's the same note makes the major 3. It makes the minor 4, and these are like the most common out of key sounds we have.
So I'm realizing why I'm having trouble following. See, the problem is I'm Gen Z, and you don't have Subway Surfers on the bottom here.
Subway Surfers?
What?
Y'all don't know that? Okay, so it's a trend in YouTube, well, pretty much anywhere where there's like shorts, so especially TikTok, YouTube shorts and stuff, where they'll have like some form of content up top, and then the bottom half of the screen is something stupid like Subway Surfers.
Yeah, okay.
And so there's a running joke that Gen Z can't pay attention to anything without something stupid at the bottom, like Subway Surfers, to keep their attention.
What is a Subway Surfer? Is it
you never seen Subway Surfers
on top of a subway train?
Okay, so it's like a little phone game. It's been out since like smartphones have been a thing, but you're like a kid, you're painting graffiti in like an old train yard, and then a security guard starts chasing you. And so the whole game is running along train tracks. There's like 3 lanes that you swap between, and you have to try and dodge obstacles and go up on top of the trains and stuff. And you collect coins that you can use to buy cosmetics and everything.
So it's basically Temple Run.
Yes, basically.
Everyone's going to be accusing me of this. Everyone's going to be accusing me.
So you know Moonlit Sonata, right? Beethoven. Yeah. You don't think that modulates? You don't think that modulates from minor to major halfway through?
I'm not even saying that it wouldn't be focusing on that certain chord, but I just wouldn't look at it as the 6 chord. I wouldn't, in my mind, I wouldn't change a 6 chord to a 1. I would still be thinking of it in 6, like as a 6.
I don't know how to play it. I only know that just.
So is the problem just like you're too inflexible? You can only think of things in like the normal basic key.
No, I'm saying my goal is to try to be as uncomplicated as possible, and I think that when you look at 6 as the 1, now you have 2 different systems that are
No.
just two different ways of looking at the same thing when you could just stay at looking the same at it the same way.
No, I would never do that in a minor song, a minor key. It's super important to think of it in minor. I can't do it on piano. It'd be so much easier if I grab my sax or guitar or something, but piano's easier to see because it'd be hard to hear on sax. But plus I don't have hands. I need one hand to hold my phone and the other to but no, I'm serious. I'm just trying to make it simple talking about the leading tone.
Yeah, I understand the leading tone. It's the same thing between the 1 and the 5.
And that's just one aspect of it. Like there's other things in when you're playing like a minor and you do like a flat 7 major. That's a substitute for a 2. So you can go like A minor, G, E, back to A. It's just a 2 substitute. Because in a minor key, the 2 is diminished, and that's wonky. You really feel like you want it to. You feel like you want it to have that G in there, right?
Right. If you're going just from if you're looking at it as a mode, which I hate all these music terms to begin with, but if you're looking at it as A Ionian, the 6th chord, then yeah, the 2, if you're looking at that as 1, then 2 would be diminished unless you're going outside of the key, right?
Yeah. 2 would be diminished, and you can still, again, I mean, how often are you, I mean, you can, but as soon as you start getting that far away where you're using a G sharp, or, I mean, a B flat is pretty natural to the key of C. That's super easy. But I mean,
in my head, like if I try to think of these collections of sounds, I just think of that diminished sound. That's the sound of the 7 chord. That's how I think of it. So when I hear, oh, the 2 is the 7 chord, the 2 is diminished, I'm like, okay, so the 2 is the 7 chord. It's just a 7 chord. That's the sound of the 7 chord.
Yeah, but it's gonna fall apart so much compared to standard circle of fifths movement that all of your theory is you'd have to relearn theory to be like, oh, now we're playing, instead of 2-5-1, we're playing 7-3-6 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the same thing. Well, you could look at it as this is a minor 2-5-1 if you wanted to, but I mean, yeah, it's the same movement as a 2-5-1 in a minor key, but it's these chords. If you're looking at the 1 is still the 1.
Yeah, but you settle. You settle. Even though it's minor, you still settle. Whoops. A. Right? 2, 5, 1.
I would say there's a resolution, but I still don't look at that as going back to the 1. That's just not how I look at it. I mean, you're going back to the 1 relative to that chord. It's a resolution, but I just don't.
Have you?
I personally don't find it useful to look at the 6 as a 1. Is all I'm saying.
Have you studied music theory at all at any kind of academic level? Or?
For about 3 months in college, classical guitar.
Yeah, that's enough to get yourself just confused, because like once you get all the way through 1 or 2 years, if you're not able to think in like D flat minor, and you start getting, like double flats and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And being able to coordinate and also, you call them borrowed chords, but like secondary dominants or tritone substitutions, you're going to really struggle. Like a tritone substitution just means, like if we're in the key of C, and then we do a 2, 5, 1.
Mm-hmm.
For that 5, the rule of thumb for a tritone substitution is any dominant chord. So the 5 here, the G, right. You take a tritone away, so G to D flat, and you turn that D flat into a dominant 7 chord, and then resolve to 1. So it makes a really cool motion. You go 2, 5, 1.
Right.
And it would be nice if I could. Whoops. Where am I at? Yeah.
So how does looking? Oh, so what is you're saying? What would my problem be with tritone substitutions? Looking at it the way I do.
Well, in a minor key, if you're thinking of that as 6 and you go 2 and then you tritone, so, whoops, other way around. Piano skills evade me. A, C, E, B, D. Oh man, it's a diminished chord. Here, 1 second.
No problem. So what have you gotten out of this, Logan? Do you feel like you're a better musician?
I was never a musician. You want to know where I learned music theory from?
Some cartoon of some kind, Blue's Clues.
No, I did 5 years of I did 5 years of choir in intermediate and middle school.
What is intermediate? Is that what you call elementary?
It's so take the last year of elementary school, 5th grade, and the first year of middle school, 6th grade, and put them in a separate school. That's just how the town I grew up in did it. And so that was intermediate school. Everybody went to one of like 4 or 5 elementary schools. Then we all went together to intermediate, then all together to middle, all together to high school.
So let's say you want to use a tritone substitution back in A minor, right? And then we'll just do to a minor chord. We'll do A minor. So you go 2.
You do A minor,
and then you'd have a B flat 7. And then you resolve that to A minor. It gets wonky, right? And there's, I don't even know if that's the right way to do it in a minor chord. It's the nice thing is you have that leading B flat down to A, right? And then your B flat D goes up to E. You'd have that cool little, right? That little outer motion, the B flat down, D up.
Right.
That's what a lot of, when you get into more like 3rd and 4th year music theory, that's a lot of what we do. Like, I wanted to bring this up too, is how it's a little bit off topic, but it does kind of relate to a bit more of the complexity of thinking about music a little more free form, which I can agree with you in that regard. There's a lot of free form to it. Like when you get into 3rd and 4th year music theory, you just tend to think of everything a lot more on the chromatic scale and where things want to move. Like you can just take chords and just start moving around like that. I wish I had 2 hands. I could do it a little better, but you just take and just move chromatically.
Logan, do you know what he means by chromatically?
chromatic. That's where you go through all the different colors, right?
Yeah. So yeah, he's just moving through the colors. Is all it is. That's all that is.
You just move down chromatically. That's what a lot of it is. So if we're doing a blues, what makes the color in music is the 3rd and the 7, right? You either have, if you're in the key of C, it's either an E or an E flat for major minor, or B or B flat for major 7 or dominant 7. Right. So in a blues, it's literally just the E and the B flat. 1 second.
You seem very knowledgeable, first person cue. You're saying all these words, these big words.
The more word, big word, smart, bigger brain.
Logan, define all these for me, please, if you could.
Tonic, that's what happens when you mix together a drink. A super tonic is like a drink that'll really knock you on the butt. Median, that's like
That's like in the middle
it's
of the
like
road.
median,
Like
but you put a T on the end.
I thought it was
Subdominant,
I thought it was the thing that divided the lanes, right? That's like the thing in the middle.
sort of, yeah. Median just
Yeah.
means the thing in the middle. So mediant, it's like that, but with a T. Subdominant
Just a
means
typo then.
maybe. Subdominant, it means it's like less than
I'm glad
dominant,
Nadim's
but
not
still
here
trying to
for this
be.
part. Nadim will make all
Dominant.
this sexual.
Dominant means that it's like large and in charge. Submediant means it's like it's trying to be in the middle, but it's not. Subtonic means it's you didn't make a strong enough tonic. It's definitely not a super tonic.
Yeah, you're gonna need to drink like 10 of those to feel a buzz.
Yeah. And then leading tone, that's how you start the conversation.
It's the icebreaker. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, first person cue. I saw what you talked about that. I have no idea what the Lydian tonal gravity chromatic idea is. I mean, the words make sense that I could guess at it, but his theory is probably more complex than my guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just what I was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. You could have that Lydian because it, like you said, it matches up with the overtones. My first thought is, though, if we are talking about just strictly overtones, then we're gonna have to have the flat 7 in there because that would be the first one.
Is Lydian named after like the kingdom of Lydia, the Greek kingdom in Anatolia?
Probably all of those terms are named after like groups from Greece, like the Ionians were people, the Phrygians were people, or something.
Okay, that makes some sense.
But I want to show you guys something really cool about the blues. If I can do it, I'll try and play this first. But okay, so here's
Blues is like
in the key of C. Okay.
Okay.
There's your B flat. That's a flat 7. Right there's your E. Those are your color tones. Okay. So you take those two, and for those of you, right, you guys know blues is like.
Yeah, it's like jazz but sad.
Right, really quick. 1, 4, 1, 5, 4, 1. Okay, that's the 12 bar blues that everybody knows and loves.
Right.
So all that's doing with your 1 in C, B flat and E, it's cool because they're a tritone apart too, so it's really dirty.
I'm glad Nadim's not here.
When you go to the 4 chord, you just take those and move them down a half step. The B flat goes to an A, and the E goes to an E flat.
Right.
Why'd you have to talk about Nadim? He's back. He's in the chat.
I summoned him.
Sounds it's crazy. And then when you go to the 5, you're back to the 1. When you go to the 5 chord, you just go up a step, and then the 4 chord. Whoops. And then the 1 chord. And you'll hear it right off as soon as I do that with the bass in there. Check this out. Isn't that cool? All it is, it's just around these 3 notes. Same thing here. But it works. It works so cool. It's just a small motion. Small motion, little bit of movement. And then as soon as the bass comes in, it fills in everything and you understand everything that's going on. Super
Nadim,
cool.
do you understand everything that's going on?
Honestly, yeah, man. Dustin is such a good teacher. You see, I can.
Yeah, Michael,
Yeah.
this is a C here, but it's actually like almost an in-tune B. It is so out of tune. It's almost
All
a
right.
whole, like a perfect half step out of tune.
So I feel like we've taken this off brand for a little too long. So since you mentioned colored notes, what are the white notes?
What are the white? That's just the key of C. All the white notes. That's just key of C.
Oh, was echo cancellation cutting it out? Is this going to be better?
A little. It with them when you added multiple notes at the same time. That's when it was cutting out.
Oh. Is that better?
Not really.
No, man. Just listen.
It's like attempting to cut it out and then realizing it's the only sound.
Just like, you know.
I see. Well, I am just
I do
using
too.
my
Look at that.
phone.
Look, I have a musical ear, guys. I know.
What if it's not as close? What if I do it like right here?
Okay.
Here, let's see. How's this sound?
That actually sounds a lot better to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Nadim, sing over it.
We play in the piano tiles are not white. They are dusty, musty, and dirty.
She broke my heart, so I broke her jaw.
Brother, you are messing up my solo. Brother Logan, you are messing up my solo.
Give me a second. Let me see if I can find my microphone really quick. I don't know if I have a cable for it right now. Let me take a look. See.
Okay.
Dustin Beamer.
We're gonna take a look at it. We're just gonna look at it here.
I'll look at it.
We're gonna give it a good look here. No Diddy.
Speaking of music and like good music and understanding music, you guys listen together?
Dustin, you can't be trusted.
We want to listen to some good music together.
Yeah. We need to try to be like SOS Radio. You know, get on it, play some good music. So here we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
I just want to say
yeah.
Goodbye. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody.
Turn off the sound
Goodbye to the people who hated on
I
me. Goodbye to the people who loved me.
Just turn off the volume and
What the hell are we listening to?
Goodbye to everybody. Now I need.
Why does this sound like? Why does this sound like a musical on a living note?
Turn off the volume and I sing.
Okay, yeah, Nadim, you sing up.
Start again.
Oh, I gotta start it. Okay. Are you gonna? Okay, I don't know where this is going. But let's do it.
Goodbye.
You know what?
What key is this in, huh?
Hey, I just want to say goodbye.
What ethnicity is this guy?
He's Indian. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Oh, goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. No, I need some changes in my life. Now I need to move on in my life. Now it is time to say goodbye. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye.
Is this song a suicide note?
Goodbye. People who hate
That's what it sounded like at first. I just
Goodbye to the people who
isn't that
love
word against TOS though? I was trying to find out how to
Oh,
avoid
sorry.
the
Oops.
deeply right now.
I hate the wobble
Like,
correction.
ow. My life without you is like ow.
Look at the
Oh,
walls
the
dancing behind him.
lyrical madness, lyrical genius.
Goodbye to everybody.
I'm not the person I used to be. Now just wanna leave.
Leave.
This
Oh.
bullshit
But
is
it's
not gonna
lyrical
happen
madness,
again.
lyrical
People who
genius.
hated on me.
I like. Oh, this is the hook. Just seeing if you didn't know.
Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye
The
to
chorus?
everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me.
Oh
Goodbye,
my God.
goodbye to everybody.
I'm sorry. We have
All
another
right.
2 minutes. That felt like an eternity.
Brother,
I
that
apologize.
D4 knee is a lyrical
Shout out to the
genius.
buddies. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye
Shout
to
out to
Speaking
all
of
our
buddies, where's our buddy
buddies.
the Booty Alchemist?
buddy. Oh, buddy. Can you come and love me, buddy? This city is bullshit is had enough with me.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Yeah, did you guys hear that sharp 5?
everybody.
Do you guys hear? And now, okay, here's the question: is it a sharp 5 or is it a flat 6? Everybody, come on, cast your vote.
Brother, why are you being nerdy?
Every time I leave a 7-Eleven.
That song's in a minor key.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Is it? Yeah. Which one?
It is in minor. I don't know.
That's
I just can tell
hilarious.
it's minor. I could barely hear the background, but I can hear by the.
Yeah, Dustin
Thank
knows his minors.
No, I have a pretty decent ear. I just can't hear the whole thing. It's just coming through kind of muffled.
So, did you like that song?
Oh, I love it. Oh, beautiful.
All right, here. So, pull up some MC Baba.
MC Baba. Is this another Indian?
No, it's a mute rapper.
Oh, Baba. Oh.
MC BABA.
So apparently, I need a mini USB to USB-C to connect it to my phone. And I thought I had one before. I could have swore that I connected that mic to my phone, but I can't find it right now.
What'd you think of that song, John? Is that a good song?
It's a classic. It's my ringtone.
Right. I heard that in like freshman year of high school. All my friends are making fun of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's been around.
Oh,
yeah, that's it's a classic. It's a classic.
Right.
Do you know Gangsta Rap? No, the song Gangsta Rap.
By who?
I think that sounds familiar. I think that's another one of those meme songs.
It
isn't
starts by N and finishes by A, and there's 2 double G's. There's a double G in the middle, and there's an I after the N, and it keeps on going and going and going and going.
It keeps going and rolling and rolling and rolling.
So here, Westford, let's finish up here. We've established here's our closing statements. All right.
Okay.
We've now established that if the minor scale does not exist, then neither does the major scale, because they would both be social constructs. The major scale itself is social construct. There's nothing that you can objectively
You're
point
a social construct.
Okay, this is my argument is adjacent to even like using words like Lydian and Mixolydian and Ionian and all that, Phygrian. I'm just going to reduce it down to its simplest forms, especially when I play with people that are just like self-taught guitarists. Okay, this is the sound of the 5th chord. Play a 5 chord. You know that's the dominant. I won't even say dominant 7. I'll be like the flat 7 sound. You know, you have your normal 7.
Let's listen to MC Baba, bro.
So all I'm saying is, like saying the word Lydian, unless you know what that means, doesn't tell you anything musically. But saying the sound of the 4 chord, that does say something musically, just in the name of it.
No, I understand talking about, like, you know, if you're going to start to teach people modes, then you'd be like, oh, you know, play a C major scale, but start on the fourth or
Right.
fifth note. And yeah,
Play the
it doesn't
same
work. It doesn't work the same way with minor though. It just doesn't. Modal music is not the same thing as switching from major to minor. There's because when you have modal music, there's nomenclature, which is like it would be like the lexicon or the canons, if you will. There you go, canons. The equivalent would be the canons of when and where to apply what mode over whatever is going on.
Okay,
Like-
but, so when people say minor key, they're always talking about the 6th chord, right? That nobody ever means the 2 or the 3, right?
They absolutely can mean the 2. They can mean the 2 or the 3. It depends on where you're going to and what you're moving from. I mean, you're reducing it way too much to strictly just the natural minor.
Nadim, are you eating potato chips right now?
I'm eating a chocolate, bro.
Kick 'em.
Sorry about that noise. Talking about music and the audio quality sounds like balls. So
Yeah, Michael. I mean, you can just say the raised 4. It works. That's like the simplest way for like a Lydian, but then it also gets more confusing if you're doing like a Phrygian. You know, people are like, "What? Where am I at with the Phrygian? This is wonky." Oh, just pretend it's this major scale, but you start on the 3rd note. But then even that doesn't work because when you're using Phrygian, you want the quote unquote 3rd note of the major scale to feel like home. If you're trying to do an E Phrygian, but you're thinking in C, it's going to sound like you're playing in C major. You need to switch your mind around to where that E feels like home, and you have to write your melodies around that home.
yeah, I'm not even necessarily disagreeing with that. I still wouldn't. I'm just saying I wouldn't label it as a 1. I'd be looking at it as the collection of notes from C, and then I would be looking at it as that chord within that. So I'm trying to focus on the 6th chord, for instance, and I'm trying to make that sound like home, but I'm not looking at it as the 1 and then relabeling all the other chords from there. And that's what I'm saying. And then if you do the, that G sharp, like we're talking about with C, then I look at that as a note borrowed out of key.
It just doesn't. I just don't see. It's like, it's okay if you're looking backwards on it, maybe, but you're never going to be able to do the things that you actually can do with the tool forward thinking. Okay, so like take for example, I bet you Michael Ryan or First Person Q would know this, what I'm talking about. Cannonball Adderley on the album Something Else, Autumn Leaves, Miles Davis played the melody on that. You guys know? Press 1 if you know what I'm talking about in the chat there, boys.
2.
Well, Emmanuel's lost. But what he does is he borrows from Dorian in a minor key. The autumn leaves, do 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 do, of red and gold. That's a Dorian he's borrowing from. Normally it's lower, of red and gold. It's normally down there, but he does it's a whole step above the note that he would get, and it's out of key. It's a C sharp in A minor, basically, or
Or a minor 2nd in this key.
that. B, yeah, sorry, B flat. I'm thinking I'm thinking on tenor. I'm transposing up a step in my mind. Sorry, Michael, you're right. Yeah, G minor relative. Right, because I'm used to thinking of it in A minor. So it would be a C sharp B flat. It'd be a B flat that he plays. Other way around. No. B natural. He plays a B natural over the key of G minor. And it just sounds so good. Look it up. Look it up really quick.
Oh, will we be able to play it here?
Yeah. The melody on that. Do you guys know that song, Autumn Leaves?
I have heard it, but not in a while. But somebody said I look like this guy real quick.
So
You guys,
good.
you guys see a resemblance? I was told to look at this picture because it looks like me. Anybody see it?
No.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I know.
My wife says
who it
you.
is.
I don't know. That's what people are saying. So
I don't think you look like Jimmy.
I don't know.
Maybe a Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy Dean. He's got the worst breakfast sausage. That's the worst.
I mean,
I do.
Westford do be looking like he spent some time down at the ranch.
Which ranch?
Ram Ranch.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Good. I'm glad that we established that I won this debate. So
I'm not sure we fully established that, but anyways.
All I'm saying is that the way you think about it is the nerdy way, and the way I think about it is the natural way. It's just the way you if you got rid of all the science class teaching about the globe. I mean, I just look at it the way a natural man would. That's all I'm saying.
no, you're thinking about it the way that someone who's only had 3 months of music theory thinks about it.
This guy, is this the guy?
Oh, is this the deaf guy?
That's the guy.
Is that all he does?
He's mute, so yeah, that's all he can do.
Is this like a humiliation thing?
I don't know.
Did you see the transgender sing that Whitney Houston? And she was deaf and mute?
Wait. So
Stunning and brave.
Yeah.
Okay, Whitney
Brave and
Houston.
stunning.
And then it was a what was it?
It was a tranny.
Tranny.
Deaf and mute.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I have seen this. Oh.
Love you.
Yeah.
This is where we're at now.
No, stop.
This is where we're at now.
Don't worry yet. I know that's what people get with me, but I don't want your reaction. Oh, that's gonna hit me already.
Deaf mute trans woman sings Whitney Houston.
Oh, so it's a
I
man
will
too.
always love you.
I hate that voice. I hate it so much.
That AI, dude, I hate that AI.
Minor key of voices.
It sounds like she's always like way too overly excited about everything for no
Can you
reason.
please use the correct pronouns? It is a man. Can you use the correct pronouns, please?
It's Miriam.
When you hear an animal making these sounds, you put it out of its misery. Look at them. Look at them. Just, how did I get here?
That's why I said a couple of good ideas.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
Sings in minor tard.
Tard minor.
Can
Right. Now do your best impression of a whale. Do your best impression of a whale.
Who?
can we react to the MC Papa?
You already did. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you kicked me out.
Wait.
I was eating my.
Do we have reference material? Do we have reference material to compare for our whale sounds? Like, are you going to pull up a Lizzo song?
Who's Lizzo? You guys are teaching me. You guys are giving me musical education today.
Lizzo's also another one of those deaf.
Be glad, you sweet summer child, that you don't know who Lizzo is.
Did you see the
Lizzo's
South Park
another-
episode of Lizzo
You're
with
so
the what's that lost drug?
What did you just say? I don't even know if I know those words.
The South Park episode with Lizzo. And
Wow.
Typical player. They do something that's so obviously
Oh my god, I can't stand me. Is that Candace?
your ass cheeks. You know
Oh, what?
that
Oh
was.
my! What?
Facts.
What?
Man.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
But
I want to
badass,
stay
though.
in. I want to be green and stay a sweet summer child and not be corrupted by the world. So
But
whatever that
badass,
is,
though.
we're not going deeper. We are not
That's your
getting deeper
sister.
within
That's
there.
your sister, my friend.
Yeah, but I don't. You know, if my sister's exposing herself, I'm either gonna put a blanket on her or I'm distancing myself. I don't know her. I do not know this man. I tell you, I do not know him.
Did you guys watch The Wizards of Mars yet?
No, we haven't. I have seen the Wizards of Waverly Place. Is that like basically the same thing?
You will leave with the same impression that gave you.
Okay, that's an interesting take. Let's. Do you guys want to watch it now? I don't know if I have time. I gotta get going here
Is
soon.
it that movie that got suggested yesterday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
by
Wait.
John.
I got a question to Dustin, man. Dustin, are you retarded or something?
No, I'm autistic.
Well,
So now you got the power.
yeah. Then Deem just ended the stream. He just
He's
ended
just
the
like,
stream.
I'm gonna take advantage of this. I just got here,
mean-
brother.
I have to end it now, don't I?
No.
because you didn't do it. Because you didn't do it at the same time, man.
Oh, okay. Well, John, what do you want to talk about? You just got here.
man.
Let's see if you guys watched that movie yet.
Oh no, not yet, man.
It's a clean movie. I mean, there's nothing in there that's like.
Okay. It's edifying. You know, it brings glory to our God.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, well. somewhere in between.
Yeah, it's just there.
So was that not a suggestion for our first knockoff Mystery Science Theater?
Oh, it is. It is. I just
Oh,
don't think
yeah.
today's that day. You know,
Okay.
Patreon dub
Day. Today's not that day.
specials. No, it's not that day.
No,
I just,
It's not that day, pal.
I
You're not that
got
day.
off work and I'm exhausted.
We could always watch more of our friend who's an artist. You guys know his name is Cosmic Revelations. Let's watch one of him. See what
Oh
you guys think.
gosh,
Oh yeah, that guy.
that already doesn't
Watch him
sound
all day.
appealing.
He uploads like twice a day. Dude.
That guy, yep.
Oh my god, like several times a day, 3-4 times a day. Get out of here! Get out of here!
No picture in picture. Go
1,
away.
2, 3, 4 today so far.
1, 2, 3,
What's
How
his
many
count
are?
then? 4, 5.
15. I mean, they're all from me. But
You're his number one fan.
yeah, me half asleep, but insistent upon showing you pretty rocks.
Oh, what a sweet man.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of obsessed with pretty things.
Yeah, we can
love
tell from the pink
nature,
sparkly nail polish,
one of
man.
my absolute favorite things. And
Just don't call him an idiot. That's
I
very
found
unchristian.
all of these today. I don't know what all of them are.
You don't have to use the word idiot. I know
but
plenty
I
of them.
assume there's some sorts of like agate in here. This
Okay, I've seen enough of that. This one says be happy.
So I hate to say this, unfortunately, I have to reiterate some things that aren't exactly comfortable because rewiring the brain is a process for everyone. And it really bothers me that most people don't seem to know what true, authentic happiness is.
It's not looking like you're in pain from all the piercings in your damn face. Happiness is
Yeah,
talk.
I've never ever started off a conversation like that just to be happy. Just tell someone
Yeah.
to be happy. And like
I have to
this
like
is-
we're so far gone as a society that I have to tell you what happiness is.
Why
It's
can't
like, that's
you
not my
just let
job.
people enjoy things like mutilating themselves and
It's
calling
like that's not
themselves
my
that lie?
Let's
I just-
rewrite the song "Don't Worry, Be Happy" to "Don't Happy, Be Worry," and all we have to do is switch it to a minor key. There you go. Boom.
What's up with you and minor keys? Are you trying to
And
say
since
something?
I have known from a young age that comes from following your passions, not from money.
Oh, follow your passions.
I
Okay, yeah.
do,
We're getting real
and
deep in how to screw everything up.
there's so many people that just like seem uncomfortable or confused or like weirded
Oh,
out
yeah?
whenever
Really?
you like
Confused?
give them a genuine smile, and it's like they think you're crazy or
To
on
be fair,
drugs
I'd probably
because
be
there's,
scared
like,
of his
no other
genuine
way
smile
you
as well.
I haven't seen this man smile yet, so I want to know what his genuine smile is. Is it like I just need to teach you to be happy? Like, if you don't know, then you're a little too far gone. But I've never seen him smile. Have you
could
seen him
even
smile?
be happy or something. And it's like as if mental health issues are something to treat people like shit for in the first
mental
place.
health.
But it's okay. Let's make the world a better place, y'all. So I hate to say
He looks
I mean,
so whiny and sad. He's like a second away from doing the Joker smile, where he just pulls his mouth up, you know, with his fingers.
Is that his genuine smile? Is that why people are afraid?
You know, that actually kind of looks like
on a date with me.
It kind of looks like my mom's smile. My mom, if she's ever in pictures, if she knows there's a picture happening, if it's not candid, you're like, smile, and she goes like this.
Let Nadim in.
Nadim is here, isn't he? Oh. My mom goes like this.
The skeptic is hilarious, man. What a G.
She just shows her teeth. That's all. Do you guys' mom smile like that? Just anyone else? No?
All you have to do, just yell at her, "That's a fake smile," and then she'll actually laugh, and you can take
Oh.
the picture really quick.
Or I think maybe if you talk to her like this and say, do I really need it? You're my mom. You should be teaching me what happiness is. And it's like, if society has squashed your human soul spirit that much, then like, we have like work to do. And that's why I'm here. I'm an artist. And like the fact that you raised me and I've never seen you smile, I've got questions.
Oh, why are we all
Like-
why is skeptic Syrian?
Please be nice, everybody. Why is it got little
Well,
woman
people,
hand fingers?
please just be nice
People, please.
and have humanity and be decent human beings,
All right, guys,
because
be nice.
I don't like getting mad or being mean.
I get mad.
I have to be mean to me.
Okay, well,
Can he define decent for me? I don't believe he has an actual objective measure.
Okay.
What
Can
emotion?
Can you please be nice?
What
'Cause
emotion
I
do you
don't
guys
like
think he's
being
expressing?
mad.
Because I've only ever really seen him express this same thing. I've never seen why I would say anger or happiness or.
I think
What
it's a
emotion?
permanent mixture of disgust, confusion,
there's
and
a lot of-
pain.
I think he's just really high on weed and he just doesn't know how to feel anymore.
I'm not dang
I'm
Reaper.
overanalyzing. Don't
He doesn't-
psychoanalyze me, bro.
He doesn't know what
What is coming out of his nose, man?
What do you mean?
What's coming out of his nose, man?
I don't know. You tell me what that is.
He's like a bull. Is that a Muslim crescent facing down?
Allahu Akbar, man.
Mean people anymore, okay? It's not
Inshallah,
fun,
brother.
okay? So
Respect the prophet.
come
He just
on.
always looks
I have to
disappointed. That's
give
what it is. It's just
that
a
energy back.
Come on.
I have to give that energy
And
back.
I really encourage
And I really
all of those who are good human beings.
Define
Somebody
good.
tries to fling some negative shit, evil energy at you.
Whoa.
Gracefully
Why do you have
send
to
it
go? Why do you have to
back
make it
them
sexual?
Because everything is energy, and they need to work through their
You
shit.
can't say
I
that.
understand what he's saying.
Oh, whoa! He looked like he smiled at the end. Did you see that?
He laughed. He laughed.
He broke character.
Oh my gosh! Is this a bit? Is this a bit? Oh my! That's the
And
only
they need to
evidence
work
of
through
this
their
being
shit.
sarcasm. Oh my gosh! Okay. Oh my gosh! I think is this a character? Is it a
It's-
bit?
I
Yeah,
almost
I
want to
think
say
it
it
is.
has to be.
I think it is.
That big. Oh,
Brother, he broke character for a second, and we detectives.
dude! What are the
Found out.
comments? What are the comments?
I was having
This is so real, TBH.
I was talking to my brother about people like him, like that are always like, I just want people to be decent and just be nice to people. It's like, did you come in contact with like one Christian guy? And he's like, "Hey, Jesus loves you." You're like, "Don't throw down your ideology in my face. I will unalive you."
Why are you shoving your beliefs in my face? I'm only shoving it in all of your children in school.
Yo, Mr. Westford, Jesus loves you, man. Jesus loves you.
Do you have a peer-reviewed study for that?
Yeah, what's your proof?
He
never
just
told me that.
loves you, man. He just wants you to be you and love yourself. Baby Jesus, sweet baby Jesus loves you.
You're getting weird, dude.
I don't know. I think he's trying to almost slip into like a joking Evangelifish impression.
Yeah, I know. I gotta see this one with the weird face there. Here, let me share it again. What is this one? Protect humanity, integrity, truth. These are all. It's always like really long titles.
Do you hear me?
I do. Hello.
We hear you.
Okay.
Do you hear me?
What do you got to say for yourself?
Don't make fun of his accent. He won't speak anymore, man.
Oh,
Logan,
sorry.
you dummy, man. Now you made him scared, man.
Skeptic.
He's just as scared
I
as
won't mimic your
I'm
accent.
gonna reach out and touch him.
How are you doing today, Skeptic? How are you?
Good.
No, we lost him.
He's just as scared as I am.
I'm good. I'm
You
good.
can't.
I am good.
How are you? Did you hear me?
I only have two options. Either I do my absolute best to make the world a better place by being the change I wish to
Why is he
see
so
and
pissed,
believing in myself, as well as embracing reality, or I die. Because if it weren't for me doing this, I would be dead inside. Because depression.
Oh yes, because that's the look of not dead inside.
And I was dead inside for 18 years. This society will never kill me
Bro, it has to be a bit.
spiritually.
Okay.
It has to be a bit. It has to be a bit.
I'd love.
Really?
I would hate to. I don't know if I'd love or hate to see what he looks like dead inside, but this is. It's like his inflection is like it's an alien trying to mimic like emotion, but there it's the same expression.
We can you start it again? What did he say? What did he say before? He's like, "Or I die."
I would suggest
honestly, that was the perfect freeze frame.
Either I do my absolute best to make the world a better place by being the change I wish to see and believing in myself, as well as embracing reality, or I die. Because if it weren't for me doing this, I would be dead inside. Because depression is a spiritual death. And I was dead inside for 18 years. This society will never kill me spiritually again.
Bro, I love the people that
I love myself. I know myself, and I just want you to know yourself and be true, because
I love the people that when they get pissed.
So I hate to say this,
their tone is still
unfortunately,
so
I
low.
have to reiterate some things that aren't exactly comfortable because.
Brother, what is going on? I love the people that get mad, but their tone stays the same.
Yeah, it's like I've never felt human emotion, but I've seen it before, so I will never die spiritually. You have to say every letter. You have to pronounce every letter.
I really hope
it's
a
either
character in a
I'll be
bit.
the best person ever,
Okay, let's
or
take a
I
vote on
die.
it. Okay, John, bit or no bit? Is it real or is it a joke?
It's real.
Oh, you
I
think
know
so?
way too many people like that.
I do too, but the
Yeah,
laughing is
The laugh is a tell.
Well, that's like that nervous laugh, like when you he to him, he just thought
No,
he
he's
made
like-
like the best video. He's like,
Like
I'm
that
such
shit
a great
is so
philosopher.
dumb.
Like this is like
He's like that shit is so dumb.
I'm
but
gonna
still
get like
funny.
likes and I'm gonna go viral and then someone's gonna buy my art.
Imagine that guy in the Blair Witch Project, is what Well Manuel was saying. Just the drainage. Dustin, is this a bit or is it for real?
I think it's as much of a bit as if Christians argued like atheists thing is.
So what's your position on that?
That it's not really a bit as much as it is parody.
It's
No,
it's a parody. It's a bit. Yeah, it's a parody. He's pretending to be those mental health issue people because he always talks with an uptick and like, you know, you have to love yourself because daddy never loved me. It's just so close. It's like
And
just
you
on
have
the
to
edge.
play it up and mental health, and you gotta say
Logan,
all the
you need
slogans and the platitudes
Logan,
and pretend
Logan,
you're
you need
really
a degree.
disappointed.
You need a degree for cutting people
Yeah,
during their
I'm calling
phrase.
bit. He's like always just on the edge of too far to give it away, but he doesn't ever really cross over that line that gives it away. So it's Poe's law, you know.
okay. There's
Right
one
there.
guy that comments on my video saying that I'm Poe's Law.
No, you're Westford.
That's true. Yeah, I don't. It's self-evident, I think. Okay, we have one for bit, one not for bit. And Dustin, thank you again for referencing my atheist videos and not the fact that I'm black. That would have been a whole nother conversation if you made that.
No, that's real. I would never deny that.
Thank you for affirming my existence.
Yeah,
Nadeem,
I mean, John was indirectly comparing this guy to you being black, but Dustin was comparing this guy to you doing the atheist things. You know, honestly, I think it's a bit.
You think so?
That laugh gave it away. I think he is a weirdo, but he's still doing a bit in his weirdo world. So he's doing a bit inside his dementia, his delusion. Inside his own delusion, as we can see in his facial piercings. So they're obviously real because there's a Muslim crescent hanging down his nose. So he is a weirdo doing a bit.
I kind of stopped listening halfway through, but bit. Okay, so 2 for bit, 1 for it's real.
I heard
Logan,
skeptic on mute. Let's get his opinion.
Weirdo doing a bit.
Oh, Dustin hopped on.
It's real.
It's real. Okay, so we're tied up. So Logan, you are the deciding factor.
I'm gonna vote bit only because I want it to be.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna vote bit.
Honestly, I could go either way.
Yeah,
because it almost seems like too elaborate and too real to be a bit. Like he would have to have done all that stuff up and like make sure it looked convincing like every time he went to do a video.
I think all the stuff is
Logan,
real.
Logan, you have the same tone as this guy. You have the same tone in your voice.
I can't believe society's gotten to the point where you have to compare me to him like we're the same person. This is unacceptable. You just
I'm
need
not
to learn
gonna come out here and like
let people live as they are and be happy and consider other people's mental health.
Open your eyes wide. Open your eyes wide when you're saying. You need to open your eyes because the truth will set you free.
This is his oldest video. You got what?
That's gonna be the picture for the T-shirt of Nadeem's face.
You don't got the crescent. You don't got the crescent in this video.
I originally made this channel for myself as a musician, but on Saturday I realized I needed to start this channel. I don't know why exactly it's so hard for me to post with my anxiety, but I'm done having anxiety, so I'm forcing myself to overcome it. And I realized some things on Saturday that helped me a lot. I know they can help other people if I can
Speaks
reach
like
them.
Logan.
We have to be and change.
What the heck?
I told you.
Each and every single
Hey,
one of
kick
us.
him. Kick
Until
him.
we really start doing that, how can we expect the world to
I
get
will pay
better?
you.
We have
Yes,
to make it
thank
better.
you.
I've realized this is a way
Why'd
that
you
I
kick him,
might
man?
be able to
He's
help
talking.
people, so why not give it a shot? Especially if
Why
it's
is he
helping
back?
me too.
Because
Like I
he's
am
based.
I've been
He's a
thinking about
base
these
Syrian.
things since I was 11, at least in some way. Not this
Since
deep,
I was 11.
but at least, on the surface
Okay,
level.
What? Laugh
And
at me if you
it's
want
taken
to.
me a very long
So
time
it's
to do
exactly the same
personally,
rules as
and
Logan.
I just know that, it's good for me to share
Laugh
this.
at me if you want to.
Oh, laugh
looked
at me if you
suicidal.
want to. I don't care anymore. Lols. Zzz.
He looks suicidal.
He looks like he's ODing on SSRIs.
You sound exactly like him. He looks like he's ODing on SSRI.
What is this?
I think you're exaggerating how emotionless my tone is.
Nice profile picture, John.
John, what is that picture, man?
That's the
John,
that's
I
the-
need you to send me that so we can all set that as our
John,
little
I need you
avatar
to
on here.
send me
So when I'm
that
away,
my
it's-
anxiety. John, I need you to send me that so my anxiety can go away. That's
Yes,
exactly how Logan
Nadim's
sounds.
face makes my anxiety go
Nadim's
away.
face.
Is that what you want me to say?
Okay, like look at this description. Is this a real person?
He might be AI. Okay, can I switch my vote? I think he's AI.
You think he's AI?
He's AI generated.
Oh, he commented last Saturday, also known as a week ago. I like that.
Why did
like
you say also known as? You're such a boomer. Just say AKA. Man, it's written AKA.
Last Saturday, Aka a week ago.
Brother, shave your mustache now.
You should
don't
love
deserve it.
yourself enough to care about the world you live in.
The
You
little
should
lip
believe in
movements and,
yourself
like,
enough
how it
to
all
understand
flows like somebody
that you
OD'd on
can make an
SSRIs.
impact on the world you
It's
live
you
in. Through
can
every single
make an
interaction, we have an opportunity to make the
Brother,
world a better
why is
place.
everyone putting
And when you
me in his
deny
profile, man?
your trauma, it fucks
Do
you
you
via the
deny your
subconsciousness,
trauma?
so you don't even realize it. I'm
You don't
done
even
with my
realize it.
brothers and
He's getting mad at
sisters
the same
being
tone
so
of voice.
miserable and
don't even
self-sabotaging and
realize it.
pretending they're happy.
You want a week timeout?
So, okay, what do you guys think this guy does for work? I'm going Walmart greeter.
And drug dealer.
Drug-
No, obviously he's a
Drug
struggling
dealer.
artist. He's got to be a Starbucks barista.
Okay, that was my first thought, but I switched it to Walmart greeter.
I say he's an Amazon delivery guy.
Okay. And like he's always
If he-
talking
if
to
he was
himself. He
bringing-
tosses your package down. pretty
If he
hard.
was bringing like me a
Looks like
package,
a-
I would hope.
He looks like a
Man.
refinery security guy.
Professional caveman.
Nadim, that's it.
He looks like a security guy for a refinery.
Yeah, he's probably got his orange and yellow and gray vest somewhere in his room.
I see how it is. I see how
They
it is.
have the same.
think
They have
he's
the
like
same
a-
tone. They have the same voice. Every security guy in a refinery have the same voice.
Now when I try to get rid of Nadim, there's a chance I might get rid of you guys in accident.
Let
I
him
think,
back.
I think he's a bartender, like at a gay
Let
bar.
him back in.
He's just,
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
And then like when all the people come in, he's like, "Do you love your guys' self? Is that why you guys just love each other everywhere?"
Oh my gosh, y'all look like you're really embracing your passions and feeling true happiness.
He would make so
shots
much
on me.
money. He works really late, so he's there when all the gays are like sad drunk, and he's talking to them, and like it's all just like a construct that's like there to keep you in a box and keep you from being who you really are. And the gays are like, just they've had way too much, and they're all tipping him. He probably gets a lot of tips from just the sad drunks.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Westford, are you in
Yo.
love with Logan? Because you kicked me out because I was making.
That's for calling me gay. That's for
Let
calling
him
me
back in.
You can take write a note to the manager, and the committee will vote on it. Skeptic.
Same goes to fuckers.
Whoa,
Controlling
hey!
the systems just to manipulate people for some senseless reason. But I ain't playing on this. When I say this is my religion,
But boss
it
man,
always
isn't the
has
problem
been
here that I'm the manager?
humanitarianism, and I will
Oh,
be
he's a
making it official
humanitarian.
at some point, like I said, because we need to get
Like
back
I
to
said,
God.
because-
God is not feared. You should love.
What?
I wonder
What?
how
What was
high
that?
he was when he painted that picture behind him.
You think he did that? You think he's an artist?
100%. 100%.
It's a weed. It's a weed
Zoom
leaf.
in his
Yeah,
mouth.
it's just a little
man.
pot leaf, and he's just like,
Why-
I was high on pot, so I'm gonna.
Nadim, why do you want me to look? Why do you want to look at his mouth? You weird.
I said stop zooming next
Oh,
to
okay.
his mouth. Man.
I heard zoom in on his mouth.
Oh, well, the normal guy.
Yeah, I was like, that's not what I
Man,
want.
man.
Okay, oldest short. Let's see. Forgive me.
That's the third one is.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa. It's like.
brother, look at his eyes.
It's like
Oh my gosh! Oh no! What?
this is like full
What is
pagan.
that movie where it's like the caveman with like the blue face paint and stuff?
Braveheart.
Is it Robert Robinson was away?
Boy Man Group.
Yeah,
You can't call the Scottish cavemen.
you guys want to listen to his music? He has a cowboy hat
Sure.
on.
I love making music, yo. He would be an EDM artist.
It's just this for 5 hours.
I'm being hypnotized.
Down to Hypnotoad.
This guy hypnotized me.
I want to shoot myself.
Bro, that's
This is the
fire.
music that plays at the gay bar. Okay, what's his oldest short? He's
Yeah,
definitely
this
changed formats. I mean, look, he's got his weird like Seattleite head like sweatband on. This
Seattle.
is me when
He
I'm going
strikes me
out,
more as a
just
Portland
trying
cop.
to get some cardio and take care of my body. And there's people walking by with their dogs, and they look at me, and I'm like, I'm just taking care of my body. Is it like the society you live in has hypnotized you so much that taking care of your body is like some weird taboo?
Yeah.
I have to do this. I might be ugly, and you might be thinking, what's this freak of nature doing on my screen right now? I might be thinking the same thing. But ignore how cliche this sounds, because it's true. You have a purpose. Your purpose comes from your passions, which come from the voice within you. Listen to
The
your inner
voice.
voice.
Yeah,
follow your
listen to the voices
passions,
inside and
and
follow
that is
your
how you will
passions.
find your purpose.
Listen to
That's the
Wadid.
only way that we can make this
Listen
world
to
a better
Wadid.
place. If I
Listen
don't
to
post
the-
this video,
He
no
looks
one
like a
else is
Viking.
gonna post it. And
Looks like a what?
A Viking.
A vegan?
A Viking.
I'm sure he is. A
That's
Viking?
a Viking?
He's
No.
like a gay
He's a
Viking.
a vegan, a gay vegan Viking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
A
Thorn.
gay vegan
All right,
Logan Viking.
You're walking down the street with your girl. You hear a smack sound. You turn around, and it's this guy looking at you. What do you do? Oh no!
I run.
I
This
just
is
a
like
big part
this is
of
like
me.
This
Pull
is
my
like
Glock out.
the
Bro.
this is if Logan
I
shows
follow
you
the passion within inside of me for that girl's booty. And it's the first time I felt like this. I might need to quit my job at the gay bar.
I don't know what
this guy
is.
this guy is Logan if he didn't find orthodoxy but went new age.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, where do you guys think that he goes from here? Do you think he's gonna end up all right?
I doubt it.
I think he's in the path. He's in the royal path.
That's not fair. You can't you can't come out with that as I'm walking out to go get a car. I'm like following my passions and the voice inside, and it's I need that girl's booty. I'm taking her.
It's like the voice inside is God, and it's like I'm a prophet for that booty.
What if like your supervisor like walked in and you just like, he's like,
nope. Close the laptop quick.
This is research.
That's what. Now listen to the song I sent you.
Oh, you sent me so many songs. You just like randomly send me like.
No,
I would
private
love to
chat.
see how
Private
Logan
chat.
would look like if he got his hair longer and grew a beard.
I'll look at private chat.
Nadim, do you think I'm like actually faking gray or something?
No, I told them that this is you if you didn't find orthodoxy. And then
No.
you went New Age.
Maybe if I went like hardcore New Age, but never that far.
Oh, we all know the song. He sent it to me personally. Skeptic.
Thank you, USA. You are my best friend. You are the peacekeeper. You are the legend. Thank you, USA. You are my best friend. You are the peacekeeper. You are the legend.
Hello, Cheyenne.
Kill the guy.
Thank you for doing a psyop and killing all the Serbs and giving Kosovo to the Muslim Brotherhood.
Thank you, USA. Stopping genocide. Helping small Kosovo. Stopping their wrong fight. In
Stopping the wrong fight.
Helping in Kosovo.
This is AI voice, right?
Two men
Or is this
shaking
how they sound
hands. Clinton and Rugova. Thank you, USA. You are my best friend. You are the peacekeeper. You are the legend. Thank you, USA. You are my best friend.
Why is he in like
the peacekeeper. You are the
Read the first comment today.
Oh, I was like, Clinton, calm down.
He's got kind of a weird smile. Yeah, what's this sax solo from Clinton?
This work that we do.
This work that we do.
Thank you. This song that we sing. Memories will bring.
Gotta be AI.
So many countries. You are
Oh, of course
keeping
he has that old
peace.
Or is it just like auto tune?
What a liar. Read the first comment. Read the first comment.
Of the video?
Yeah, of the video.
You are the peacekeeper. You are the legend. Thank you, USA. You are my best friend. You are the peacekeeper. You are the legend. Thank you, USA. You are my best friend. You are the peacekeeper. You are the legend. Thank you, USA.
Where is he? Wait, he had the
You
customs or
are
something?
my best friend. You are the peacekeeper.
Is that a bank?
You are the legend. Thank you, USA. You are my best friend. You are the
Oh my gosh!
peacekeeper.
Oh my gosh! Oh, he is so close to having the mustache thing we are talking about earlier. He's just missing the upper lip. Look at that. That's pretty close. I mean, if he did it all down his neck and then added that, that's what it looked like. Just a road burn. Road. It's a what's the word? A skid mark.
But do you want to know the historic context though about what
Is there?
happened?
Yeah, sure.
No, not about the song, but like what it's talking about. Why he's saying thank you.
Sure. I mean, it's not ironic, is it? It's
No, it's not ironic, but it's like a terrorists that are.
Wait,
that
he's a
are
terrorist?
Thanking him. No, but like you know what I mean.
He's thanking terrorists.
But no, he's talking about the United States.
So
Oh wait, what?
Wait, I'm trying to
'Cause-
figure. What do you mean?
Do you know about the Serbian genocide? The
Clinton
Yeah.
is a
ethnic
terrorist.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's thanking
Yeah,
them
from,
for.
that was the Arabs that did that.
What? Yeah,
That's why we went and fought Afghanistan.
Oh yeah.
What's so funny?
Those Arabs.
Yeah, I mean, those towel heads, they gotta pay for what they did to our towers, man. Like,
America's
what
never
is
done anything wrong. What, are you guys
what is
talking
funny? What is funny right now? I mean, I heard a patriotic song that makes me the red blood in my American veins is pumping to all sorts of places. And you're kind of harsh on my mellow. I don't really know what to say to you, but
thank you. Can I translate what he was saying?
I'm back.
Thank you, USA. No, please. For sending the sign of the Muslim Brotherhood, so they can
Look at my profile picture.
kill all the Serbs
that's who did it.
and the Orthodox Christians from our land.
I mean, I just know that
create a fake God.
I just know that it was Saddam Hussein who dropped a bomb on top of the Serbs during Pascha. That's who did it. That's who did it. Obviously, I mean, follow the money and see where it goes, dude. It's a USA.
Thank you, USA.
Actually,
You
all
are
the
my
money
best
goes back to
friend.
YouTube.
You are the key speaker. You.
Yeah, I bet. Bill Clinton's over there, like, yeah, no problem. Glad to help out.
I can't believe these folks love me so much. I don't know what I did.
Monica? Where's Monica? I mean Hillary. My bad.
I love. So your Indian accent is just like God tier. Like people thought you were Indian, and then every other accent is some sort of Bill Cosby.
Pretty much.
You are perfect.
I gotta catch a
Indian.
plane to my private island. I mean, my hotel.
You are perfect Indian, but you are a loser. You are a loser. Every other accent.
You know what? Real quick, can you do Bill Cosby saying you're gonna get the pudding pop later?
You're gonna get this pop later.
Hey, Logan, are you retarded?
John, are you retarded or something?